Good morning, students. Let us start with last part of hydrogen. This is chapter 9. I am starting with the last part of chapter. Soft and hard water. Depending upon its behavior towards soap solution, that is, it gives lather or not, water is classified as soft water and hard water. What is soft water? Water that produces lather with soap readily is called soft water. For example, rainwater. And hard water is which doesn't produce lather with soap readily is called hard water. For example, seawater. Now, what are causes of hardness of water? Hardness of water is due to presence of bicarbonates, chlorides and sulfate of calcium and magnesium in it. Hard water does not produce lather with soap. Soap is sodium or potassium salt of certain higher fatty acids such as stearic acid, palmitic acid, oleic acid. And as a result, hard water doesn't produce lather due to presence of calcium and magnesium ions. The reaction for preparation of soap is C17H35COO negative Na positive and CaCl2. It gives C17H35COO negative whole twice calcium. Similarly is for magnesium ions. This reaction was in class 10th also, and more interesting thing, the same two reactions are in class 12th also. It means you are doing these reactions continuously for 10th, 11th and 12th. When all the calcium and magnesium ions present in hard water have been precipitated by addition of sufficient amount of soap, the resulting water becomes soft and then readily produces lather with soap. Hard water is not suitable for washing purpose since lot of soap is wasted in precipitating out calcium and magnesium ions. Now, what are types of hardness of water? Number 1, temporary hardness. Number 2, permanent hardness. What is temporary hardness? Temporary hardness of water is due to presence of bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium, and temporary hardness can be easily removed by boiling and filtering the water. Temporary hardness is also called carbonate hardness, and this type of hardness is generally removed at home just by boiling the water and making it suitable for drinking. Second type, permanent hardness. Permanent hardness of water is due to presence of soluble chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium. This type of hardness is called permanent hardness because it can't be removed simply by boiling. Permanent hardness is also called non-carbonate hardness. So, what are the methods of removing hardness of water? The process of removing hardness, that is soluble bicarbonates, chlorides and sulfate of calcium and magnesium from hard water is called softening of water. Number 1, for temporary hard water. The temporary hardness of water is due to presence of bicarbonate of calcium and magnesium. It can be removed by number 1, by boiling. Number 2, by Clark's method. Now, by boiling, as it contains bicarbonate of calcium and magnesium, therefore calcium bicarbonate upon heating it gives calcium carbonate and carbon dioxide and water. Similarly for magnesium bicarbonate, the reactions are visible on the screen. These insoluble carbonates are removed by filtration and water is rendered soft. Second is by Clark's process. In this process, calculated quality of quicklime is added. The bicarbonates present in the temporary hard water reacts with lime to form insoluble calcium and magnesium carbonate. For example, calcium oxide when react with water gives calcium hydroxide. When this calcium hydroxide react with calcium bicarbonate, it gives out calcium carbonate and water. Now this water is free from hardness. Similarly for magnesium bicarbonate. If excess of lime means calcium oxide, CaO. If excess of lime is added, water will again become hard due to absorption of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere by unused slacked lime to form soluble calcium bicarbonate. Means this calcium hydroxide will absorb carbon dioxide and gives calcium bicarbonate. Reaction is shown. CaOH twice plus twice CO2, it gives CaHCO3 twice. Now, how the permanent hardness can be removed? It can be removed by number 1, washing soda process and lime soda process. What is washing soda process? Hard water is treated with a calculated amount of washing soda. And washing soda is Na2CO3. So CaCl2 plus Na2CO3, it gives CaCO3 and NaCl. Similarly with magnesium sulfate, MgSO4 plus Na2CO3, it gives MgCO3 and NaCl. For temporary and permanent hard water, lime soda process. This method is employed for softening of hard water which contains both temporary and permanent hardness. For example, CaHCO3 twice and calcium hydroxide they react. It gives 2 CaCO3 and 2 water. CaCl2 plus Na2CO3, it gives CaCO3 plus 2 NaCl. Similarly is for MgSO4. Now, what is ion exchange method? As the figure shows, there is a representation of plant. It involves inorganic ion exchangers. It is also called permuted process. This figure shows that first of all hard water is entered, then brine solution is entered. Therefore, at the bottom of plant there are gravels and above is permuted or zeolite, and then soft water is obtained from the above portion and waste water is from the down. Now the complex inorganic salt like hydrated sodium, aluminium silicate, Na2, Al2, Si2, O8 dot X water. This is sodium aluminium silicate, have the interesting property of exchanging calcium and magnesium ions present in water with sodium present in complex salts. The naturally occurring complex salts are called zeolite. These may also be prepared artificially by fusing strongly a mixture of washing soda. Alumina, that is Al2O3, silica, SiO2, the fused mass is washed with water to remove soluble impurities and the porous mass is thus obtained is called permuted. And with this, hydrogen chapter is completed. You have to maintain your chemistry notebook, solve all the complete chapter on chemistry notebook, solve its back exercise, questions also. Thank you so much.